Justin, a tough loss for Team Red here tonight at the 2020 Kubota CHL NHL Top Prospects Game. You look back on 60 minutes, what maybe didn't go right for your group tonight?
I think, we just struggled a bit, I guess, getting hemmed in a little bit. I think we needed to get a bit more offensive, establish more zone time there. I think that hurt us a bit. Obviously, it was tough. Goal had to play the whole game, whole 60 minutes. It can be tough for a goalie, too, with all the TV timeouts, especially the players, too. It's, not what usually happens, I guess, especially in the Western League. It's usually quicker play. But I think other than that, we played pretty good hockey. Just we got unlucky.
It's a unique event. Obviously, the skill level is incredibly high, no matter who's on the ice. So you look at it from that perspective, how cool of an experience was it?
Oh, it was really cool. You see some of the plays the players made tonight. There's the IQ they have and, some of the finish they have, all the draw passes, cross-ice one-timers. It's beautiful to watch, and I really enjoyed it.
It's a good measuring stick, an opportunity for a player to see how they stack up against the best of the best in the country. How'd you feel out there, amongst those best players?
I felt pretty good. I thought I fit in pretty well. I like my line mates, Foodie and Weisblatt. They're both really fast players and smart too. Obviously, the game was pretty slow, at some points, but other than that, I think, our line did well. I guess we got scored on twice. One was a late change, but, I thought we did pretty good in the offensive zone, too.
You talk about getting to play with Ozzy Weisblatt. It was basically about a year ago, a little bit less, that you were playing on the opposite side of the puck from him. How cool was that experience to line up on the same line with a guy you're used to playing against?
It was pretty fun because, when we were at Helenka together, we didn't get to play on the same line, but, I was fortunate enough to get an opportunity here to play with him. He's an amazing player. He's got great finish, he's quick, and he's very smart. So, that was pretty cool. And last year, obviously, in the playoffs, he was a tough player to play against, even though he was a 16-year-old like I was.
What would you say is the biggest lesson you take away from this whole experience?
There's a lot of work ahead. Sometimes you don't realize how many other players that, are up there with you. Obviously, it's a pyramid. Sometimes the gap might be a bit wider when you're younger, but it all kind of narrows, when you get older. And you just got to keep competing and, just try and, be versatile, work on everything.
You're headed back to the Vancouver Giants now. There's still a good chunk of the season left. So what are you hoping to accomplish the rest of the year here?
Obviously we want to make playoffs again, and we want to go far in playoffs. I think we can do that. We have everyone back now. I believe everyone's healthy. I think it should start rolling for us here. And, obviously, personal goal, I guess, is to just kind of really help our team out. But other than that, I would say it's just make playoffs and make another run.
BC Division's a tough one this year. What do you think it's going to take to make your way towards the playoffs and go on another run?
Obviously Kamloops is a very good team. Victoria's up there now too. They're really good, and Kelowna's Memorial Cup host. So, it's a lot of competition. And Prince George is actually starting to come along too. So, we're just going to have to take a couple of games, on the road against those teams. And when we go down to the U.S. division teams, we're going to have to win those games as well. We haven't played Seattle yet, so hopefully we can get all 4 wins against them. And it should help us, when March comes around.
All right, thanks for this. Best of luck the rest of the year.
No worries, thanks.